Have you ever thought about starting your own business? If you have, you're in good company. Lots of people are considering that these days. They've got something that they just want to do. But there's another good thing about that. There is tremendous help available to you through the University of West Florida Small Business Development Center. Their regional director, Kelly Massey, is with us. And also Adam McCluskey, he a recent recipient of the State Star Award. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the Small Business Development Center. What do you do?
What we typically do is provide business fundamentals or assistance with business fundamentals to small businesses from anywhere from 0 to 500 employees. About, I think, 99% of small businesses in the state of Florida are considered small business under the SBA guidelines. And so what we will do is help the business with marketing, accounting, government contracting, loan packaging, things like that to help them improve their business, help them grow. Do they need to add other shifts? How much is that going to cost? What's the payback period on a new piece of equipment? A variety of things like that is what we help with.
And when you talk about 0 to 500, I mean, that's a big span there. When people are thinking of starting their own business or if they're looking to grow it, what are the first mistakes that we make, I guess?
You know, the number one mistake that we see people coming in is they say, well, I've done this before for somebody else. I'm ready to go do the task of the job in my own business. And that's the quickest way people fail. What it is you can do the work of a job or you can sell something. You know, that's the two main things. I know how to do this or I know how to sell it. And they say, I'm going to start my own business. And what they don't do is take the time to learn, well, what do I have to do to run a business? I even talk about this, you know, we work with a lot of medical doctors. And we always talk about medical school leads you how to run a medical practice, not a medical business. And we work with them on trying to figure out how to make that medical business to where they can achieve what they want to do. You know, they put in a lot of work, a lot of years, a lot of time into having that successful medical practice. And we make it a medical business with them.
And what services, you talked about some of the services you're able to provide, but for those people who come in and literally are starting ground zero, don't know the first thing about what to do, how much guidance can you give them?
Well, for example, if it's a business startup, we're going to look at their business model canvas. We're going to look at what is their value proposition. We're going to do feasibility studies on that and find out how they can maximize what they're trying to do. What's the best location decision for them? How do they need to position themselves in relation to their competitors? How do they want to price their product? And a variety of things like that. And so we have access to all kinds of research software that says, okay, I'm going to open a tire store in Pensacola, and I know based on our research, the average sales for a tire store in Pensacola is $2 million, average gross profit. So we have also access to data that can help bolster those things. Because if you go to the bank and say, you know, hey, I need $3 million to start this tire store, and I think my business is going to do $2 million a year in sales, the banker's first question is going, why do you think that? And so we help with that.
How do people access the services that you can provide?
It's simple. We have a whole bunch of workshops. We have the no-cost one-on-one consulting to register. All they have to do is go to our website. It's sbdc.uwf.edu. Takes you maybe 5 minutes to get in the system, then we'll be back with you within 3 days. That's sbdc.uwf.edu.
Gentlemen, thank you. Pleasure having you. Thank you very much. Very insightful. We will be right back.